Steph, thank you so much. Well, right now, the Hamilton County Prosecutor launched the Elder Justice Unit. This happened back in August with the goal, obviously, of keeping seniors safe from scams, something that we hear about seemingly every week here in the news. And so this morning here on The Extra, we're joined with Prosecutor Melissa Powers to talk about this initiative. We were speaking a little bit about this program, but I want you at first to just let folks at home know, why was there a need for this, right? You guys launched in August 2023. Why was there an initial need for this?
When I started in the prosecutor's office, I recognized that there was a gap in services and attention being drawn to seniors, whether it was abuse, neglect, or whether there was exploitation. So I wanted to bring more attention to that and focus on, obviously, a vulnerable population, which are our older adults.
Absolutely. And how did you feel that you kind of were going to go about doing that, right? How did you kind of make sure to get straight to those issues and truly address them in this program?
Well, we do a number of different things with the Elder Justice Unit. We do take any type of abuse, neglect type of complaints. We also focus on increasing investigations in that area. We have an outreach program in our community where it's preventative, a proactive type of approach, where we're talking to seniors, educating them on scams and exploitation financially out in the community. And then we wanted to make sure that we had a greater success rate on any prosecutions within our county to make sure that our seniors are safe, and then finally be able to provide resources and services to seniors that are in need.
And I love that because, I mean, truly it does seem about every week that we're hearing about these stories. I always wonder about my parents, my grandparents, you know, because obviously it seems like these scammers are really kind of keeping up with the way, they're becoming very clever with how they approach these scams. Is there any particular kind of sort of scam that you've seen that seems to be the most predominant, or is it just kind of wide across the board?
Well, you're absolutely right. The scammers are getting more clever, more aggressive, and we're seeing it more and more frequent. This most common scam that hits the seniors, which is surprisingly to me, is the romance scam. Where the person's maybe never met the person, or there's been some type of contact, but usually taking a lot of money. There's $3.1 billion a year has been reported nationally to the FBI of seniors that have been targeted and scammed out of money, which we believe that number is well underreported because most seniors don't come forward, that because of shame, embarrassment, or concerns that maybe a family member won't let them have the freedom and the flexibility with their own finances.
Absolutely. What advice would you give for seniors out there? You know, I would have never guessed romance scams either, but what advice do you have to the group as a whole in terms of how they can really protect themselves?
Well, first we have an outreach program which we do education. So they can attend one of our events. We have a number of events that are coming up. We've done over 24 of them in our community with well attended, 100, 200, 250 seniors are showing up to learn about how to identify scams, how to protect themselves, how to notice the warning signs if someone's trying to exploit them. They can also call into we have a helpline, it's 513-946-SCAM. Okay. To speak to somebody. We have a team specialist that will take any report, be able to notify other seniors, and we get the information out through the community. Yeah. But personally, if they receive an unsolicited phone call, somebody's pressuring them to make a decision and give money, yeah, and a different type of payment, such as gift cards, that's unusual. We want to make sure that you just hang up the phone and say no. Yeah. These are things that we educate them, empowering the seniors so that they can protect themselves and have the knowledge. All these scams that happen, we can't always catch the scammer. A lot of them are coming from overseas. But the local scams, we want to make it very clear that if somebody here locally is trying to take advantage of a senior and we find out about it, we're coming after you and we want to put you behind bars because we want our seniors to be able to enjoy their golden years.
Yeah, absolutely. Hamilton County Prosecutor Melissa Powers, thank you so much for coming in. And we didn't even know that we were going to match, but I appreciate you so much on this Valentine's Day. Again, talking about that program. Right before we go to break, though, I want you to tell folks at home where they can find more information. I
want to direct them to our website, hcpros, scamwatch.org. They can sign up for our newsletter. It's a monthly newsletter, it's Scam Watch newsletter, and they can also find out where the events are, and then hopefully they can attend an event. We have a number of them coming up. I think at least 6 more within the next 2 months.
Fantastic. You guys are doing great work. I appreciate
Thank you.
so much. Alrighty, 10:08. We'll be back with more Extra after this.
Thank you.